Now we spotted 2 more tanks, however, there is 0 spotting damage at the moment. Nobody was able to put any shots in despite all those juicy spots there, despite having 3 artillery on our team. And the only tank that did go up there, the ARL-44, is already out. So yeah, that's not really reassuring for this match. And we decided as well to abandon the ridge, which will probably be overrun very soon. And instead, hopefully we can get some cheeky shots in from this position. We have really good view range, so we can still provide some vision to our team without having to expose ourselves too much. That M4 is a prime target right there. Would be nice to take that guy out. Dirt guns and ELCs don't really mix well, so getting that gun out of the match early would be a really nice result. However, a lovely shot in the Tier 4 Swedish tank destroyer is good enough as well. Unfortunately we get spotted though, so it's time to pull back and probably see what's available on the other side. So far it seems the enemies did not really make a huge push there in the middle despite having the upper hand there. Instead they seem to be making their way over on the top and having a look at things. They are doing, unfortunately, a rather efficient deal at that. Looking at some shots in the city, which is a tricky thing to do. However, the Stuart seems like he's living a dangerous life, so hopefully we will be able to put a shot into him. And there he goes. Come on. Lovely shot there. It's not that easy to hit a Stuart going at full speed with the gun of the ELC. But after that juicy shot, hopefully the Stuart will be less inclined to YOLO across the map, threatening our position. Unfortunately, he gets away. Luckily, it seems like he had enough, so that means we have a little bit more breathing space. But that breathing space didn't last very long, did it? It seems the enemies did actually break through and are now zooming down towards the cap. Let's see if we can take advantage of them being in the open there. KV-85 stops in the open, that's the perfect opportunity for us to put another lovely shot in there. This absolutely fantastic 90mm gun just rips away at those Tier 5s and Tier 6s. Not bad at all. Cromwell going artillery hunting, will we be able to stop him? Come on, oh he's fast and we don't have a really good turret, do we? Snapshot there, unfortunately whizzes past the Cromwell. And that means that's pretty much game over for our 3 artillery, which is rather unfortunate. But after some bad RNG, again we have the luck of the Irish right there. Another shot, this time from the KV-85 I think, and we actually still don't take a single point of damage as the tracks eat the shot once again. Wow, well, we definitely have some luck in this game as well, but now it's time to hightail it out of there. Although the Cromwell seems to go another route, KV-85 is pretty much expected to come up here to try to take on the rest of us. And indeed, there he goes. Now we have a lovely shot there into the front of the KV-85, so of course the shell goes to the right and hits the tracks instead. Well, RNG is all about the place with this game, and that will definitely stay for the rest of the game as well. Now the shell goes under the KV-85, tracking him on the other side, and we got spotted this time as well, which is really bad news. Especially as now it's down to us and the Panzer T-25. Against how many enemies is that? 2, 4, 6, 8 enemies. Oh boy. We are definitely the underdogs here. Let's take him out. Come on. He's being overly cheeky and he pays the price. Excellent. However, the IKV makes its way over the top. And we really don't want to get hit by that Turk gun firing it all the way. And here comes the Stuart as well. Oh, unfortunately we low roll there, and have a look at this, we actually bounced the heat shell from the IKV. Bumping him on the side, still not enough, still on 5 HP. 1 HP, and it's actually the Stuart who ram kills the IKV, allowing us to take out both of them in a single encounter. Wow, now that was totally crazy. And by the way, Panzer T-25 died before we managed to take these two guys out, so that was, for a very short amount of time, a 1 versus 7. So having dealt with 2 tanks at once, unfortunately there are still 5 tanks left, although that will be very shortly only a 3 tank disadvantage, putting a lovely shot there into the side of the Lux and taking out that really dangerous light tank in this matchup. So what's left? Well, there is a box tank already on 1 kill, M44 on 3 kills, a KV-1S, presumably using the derp cam, and another artillery, so a lot of things that can one-shot us. We definitely will have to play this one very carefully. Luckily though, as we also have binoculars and rather good camo rating, we should be able to outspot these guys, so ELC 101, here we go. Binoculars up, and instantly we spot the box tank, who is unfortunately on full health. However, we have an opportunity to put a lovely shot into the M44. Unfortunately, we don't roll high enough to take him out in a single shot, but that's already quite a good start for this endgame. It seems they are definitely going for the cap there, as they should. They really have no other chance, they won't catch an ELC out in the open. So now it's a game of cat and mouse. Can they hide well enough, so we have to go in up close and personal, in which case they will have the advantage? Or will we be able to snipe them from the ridgeline? Well, the fact that we didn't get spotted there probably means that they all have pretty bad view range. So that means now it's time to take them apart one by one. Completely unnecessary ammo wreck there with 70 damage. And it seems we are prioritizing the artillery there, which is a good decision. Taking out the RNG of the game as early as possible is always a good solution. We get spotted this time though, so let's get out of the way. We really don't want the box tank to one-shot us, which he is pretty much guaranteed to do if he hits us. We already ate 3 shells with our tracks. I don't think we can really count on RNG for another one. It seems they are pretty much expecting us from this side, because we didn't spot them again, so they are behind cover. Actually, it's only one of them capping, so one tank does seem to have left a cap, so let's see who it is. Is it the KV-1S who is coming after us, or is it the box tank? Either way, both of them have pretty rubbish view range, so we really should be able to outspot them. And there we go, full health box tank. Time to start grinding away at the health pool of this guy. Let's fully aim. Lovely 90mm shell in the side, unfortunately rolling quite low there. This gun has a 240 average damage, so that was way below the average there. However, with the box tank in the open, we should be able to chip away at him quite nicely. No, we won't have a shot from here, and we don't want to get really up close and personal with that guy. But from top of this ridge, we still should be able to take a shot without getting spotted. Box tank is coming out here in the open, which is a terrible decision, I would say. He would really have to get lucky there to be able to get us. We do get spotted, but we duck behind the ridgeline instantly, and we try to lure him out even further in the open. Did the box tank take the bait? Is he still advancing? Or did he realize that he has to move behind cover? Well, let's find out. Now we are changing here the angle of the advance, which is a perfect decision. Let's not pop out from the same direction from where the box tank could be aiming. Easy duck into cover, and whoa! Well, that's definitely the derpy gun on the KV-1S firing HE there at us. Almost reducing us to 0 in a single shell. Alright, well, this got a lot more serious, a lot quicker than we expected it to be. Now KV1S makes its move. However, now it's time to restart the cat and mouse game. Only this time around there is zero room for error. So the KV1S firing HE, he could even splash us to death, and oh, he will take a shot, I'm quite sure. Come on. No, it seems we already popped off his radar, which is good. The KV1S is blind as a bat after all. So I think, especially as he's behind the tree, we can probably take a shot at him. Nice roll there before 265. That means we pretty much have to hit him 2 more times. So, let's keep on the chase. Sideways on, no problem at all, and that means now it's down to who will get the last shot in first. Ooh, that was a close one. KV1S trying to hit us on the move. Let's hope he's not getting lucky.